Hi, ladies and gentlemen. So, I just got done with my last client of the day, and I'm a lash artist. Do I want to say the city I'm from? Yes, I do. I don't care. I'm a lash artist slash esthetician in Jacksonville, Florida. I do brows, I do lash extensions, I do a little makeup, I do full body waxing, all that, all the things, right? So in our girl talk today, I keep wiping my nose because my allergies are crazy. Florida weather's crazy. The allergies are allergying. But I just wanted to do a story time today to help the next up and coming esthetician. Even though I don't think anybody else will make the same mistakes that I made because my mistakes were kind of unique. Like, let me tell you about the time that I lost my business to an Uber driver who stole my business. Am I supposed to say allegedly over that after that? Allegedly? No, this actually happened. This is real life. Yeah. So let's start from scratch on how this happened. This is crazy. So let's rewind time. This is back when you guys remember there was like a war in Syria going on and everything in America. This was back in what I don't know what year it was. I was in my early 20s. I would say 2018, 2019, around that time, something like that. My transmission had just went out in my car, so I had to Uber back and forth to work. At that time, I'm working at a full body waxing studio. On one of those Uber rides, I had the Syrian driver, super nice, super friendly. He asked if the business I was working in has a good income coming through there and everything. Like, do they have a lot of clientele? Is there money to be made in that business venture? And I'm like, yeah, it's full body waxing in Florida, of course. Like, there's a lot of good money to be made in this industry. Um, and he was like, well, I'm here from Syria. I had a lot of businesses over there, but due to the war and everything that was going on, I had to move over to America and start my life over with my wife and my family. So I'm trying. The only reason I'm Ubering and driving is I'm trying to learn English and I'm trying to learn the different businesses in America that are successful, so that I can start my own business here in the United States. Um, but I'm a millionaire in Syria, and then he showed me his LinkedIn, and it said he was worth $1.2 million. So at this point, I'm curious and I'm intrigued, and I'm like, oh wow! And I'm very gullible at the time, so I'm believing him when he says he's a millionaire from Syria and that he's trying to learn what American businesses start here in the U.S. Now, I knew I always wanted to start my own business eventually. At the time, I'm in my early 20s. I'm thinking it's super hard to start a business. I'm not like trying to start a business then. I'm thinking when I get in my 30s, I'll start a business, right? He's like, "You seem like a really smart girl. Um, I feel like you can help me start a business and everything." So he proceeds to make a business proposal to me on how I should quit my job that I'm working at, that I'm established at, and venture out and start a business with him. Now, I'm like, I'm gullible, I'm young, but I'm not that gullible and young, you know? So I call up my mom. Anybody who knows me personally and knows my mom knows it was a bad idea for me to try to call my mom for some financial advice or for some business advice. Like, that's not the lady to call. I call her, I tell her, hey, I just met this millionaire Uber driver who wants to help me start my own business. He thinks I'm really smart and I'd make a great businesswoman, bloopity blue, blah, blah, blah. And my mom immediately, look at God. Look at God. He's trying to help you start your own business. This is it. You got to do it. Now I'm in my head like, okay, yeah, I think God has a part in it and everything, and it could be a good opportunity, but I need to still protect myself, right? She's like, don't let the devil talk you out of it. Don't let the devil get in your head and talk you out of this great business venture that this man is trying to help you do. And I'm just like, okay, now she's putting the religious guilt on me. So if I don't take the business opportunity, I let the devil scare me out of my possible business venture. So I talked to the guy and I'm like, hey, in order for me to quit my job, mind you, with this job I already have established, I'm getting maybe $200 to $300 a day. I'm feeling rich because I'm in my early 20s. Like, this is some money, and I'm feeling I don't need to leave my job. I like my job, because I'm getting tipped out every day. Plus, I'm making hourly, so that equaled all together about $200, $300 a day. I'm doing great as a beginner esthetician. I'm not really trying to quit my job, but I was like, hey, if I do quit my job to work with you, I need to be guaranteed at least $700 a week in guaranteed income, so I know that I'm not losing out on too much money. So I need you to sign a contract saying that I would continue to get $700 a week. He's like, absolutely, absolutely. I'll make sure that you get your $700 a week. So fast forward, we signed a contract that he would pay me my $600 a week to make sure I didn't lose too much income while I decided to go into this business venture with him. This is where the saxophones got louder. As soon as we went to uh, this beauty supply store to start getting supplies up, because the business was completely in his name. He wanted all the paperwork to be in his name. He wanted to be responsible for everything. The only thing I needed to do is just teach him how to start an American business. And he will take care of everything else financially. He would take care of the paperwork. He would take care of the finances. He would find the place, all of that. I just needed to tell him the details and how to run a beauty business, right? We go to the supply store to start stocking supplies. I start putting wax and all the products and all the stuff that we need in the cart. And then he goes, hold up, wait, slow down. Only have $200 on me. Don't put too much in there. This man's a millionaire. I thought you were a millionaire in Syria. When you left, you didn't bring the money with you. I quit my job for this. We're starting a business, and you only have $200 to start this business with. The saxophones get louder. They get louder and they get louder. We go to the spot that he found. The spot's over on Dunn Avenue in Jacksonville, Florida. If you live in Jacksonville, Florida, you're familiar with Dunn Avenue. It's connected to a convenience store. I pull up to the establishment. There's homeless people in the trash can getting Popeyes out the trash can of my new lash studio. I go inside the lash studio that we're opening, and there's one of the homeless people painting the walls of the lash studio, and I'm in shock. I can't believe I've quit my job for this. While the homeless man is painting the walls, I'm like, well, how much are we paying him and everything? He's like, oh, I'm not paying him. I'm paying him in Popeyes. So now we're taking advantage of people. That's what you're doing. You're putting Popeyes chicken to paint our business. That's what we're doing. Okay, the saxophones get louder and they get louder. And I'm gonna have to make this a two-part story time.